When you do work in communities, um, and this also goes back to what I was saying a little bit earlier about appreciative inquiry, the most common methodology that people are accustomed to in doing work is problem solving. And problem solving is really helpful in medical diagnostic, it's really helpful in engineering, but it turns out it's really not very helpful at all in human systems organizing. And that's for some very particular reasons, because people really don't like to be problems to be seen as problems to be solved. I mean, imagine the last time you were in a conversation where even a well-meaning friend or partner started off by saying to you, let me give you some feedback. The problem with you is, immediately, my children would say, you get the talk to the hand response, because it creates resistance. And it creates resistance for a good reason, because when we know and sense that we're being judged, we respond by being defensive. That's a survival mechanism. When we know that we're under threat, then we're going to protect ourselves. And so to try to solve a human problem by beginning with the problem with you is, the problem with your community is going to generate resistance, which then has to be overcome on the way to getting something done. A lot of people believe that problems are much more real than dreams or hopes. But that's simply a limiting belief, in my view. Because if what we know about communities is that the things which build resilience in communities, and we do know this, is connecting the strengths and resources and assets in productive ways, then it becomes much more important to find out about those and to build on those and to do it within community settings in which those connections are happening by virtue of the very process that you're engaging in than it does to inquire about the problems as a starting point. Because otherwise you're going to get defensiveness, you're going to get isolation, you're going to get deference to experts and hierarchies. So I can enter a community, a tough, challenged community, if I go around the table and say, what do you think is the biggest problem? Or why do you think this community is such a mess? Then what you're going to get back is a community which is in general going to be sorry to have met you. If you go around the very same table with the very same people and say, what's made you willing to go the extra mile and come out to this meeting tonight? What do you look around this community and notice right now that gives you hope that the community is moving forward? What's the best project that's going on in the community right now that's really building people's confidence that people can get stuff done? Every single answer that comes back in that meeting is going to be completely real. It's going to be completely grounded in something that's happening right then with the people. That's going to be known. It's going to be a voice of local knowledge. And as that is brought forth, you're bringing forth an identity in the community as a place of strength, as a place of commitment, as a place things can happen, which is the very energy you need in order to move forward to get anything new done. And so it's really important to think about what the topic of the inquiry is. If what you want more of in a community is safety, then you want to be asking about safety, not about crime. If what you want more of in a community is commitment, then you want to find out what people are committed to now. Because as soon as you can locate the trustworthy foundation on which other things can be built, it's going to generate both a confidence and an enthusiasm for moving forward together. So it's important to build the affirmative competence in people to be able to name the things that are working and to name their hopes and dreams, as well as the things that are breaking down. And that's really the heart of the process.